Alright, here I am. Here we are. I remembered to turn off the thing this time. For starters, I guess. So I'm going through the Homestuck reread. I'm a few days behind. I just finished catching up on the 11th, but I'm finally caught up. So here's yesterday. Firstly, let's look at the news post, which is... Right. March 14th, 2011, Alternia Bound. As promised, another album this month. This makes a little link to here. And then, oh my god. I think I'll let the music speak for itself. It is a collaboration among numerous artists, but Radiation, Toby Fox, did most of the legwork in organizing this effort. Super cover art by Saffron Scarf, which I have open in another window here. This link, surprisingly, is still alive, so we're gonna look at this briefly. If I can get that to capture this tab. Cool. So this is Saffron Scarf. Princess Headbutt. Yeah, not a whole lot, I guess, to look into here, but... Huh. I wonder if... There's a lot of owl stuff here. I guess I'm not going to comment on it, but yes, this is this artist who looks very good, and I don't know, I suppose I would recommend them. An old homesick... Oh my god. And there's... Well, don't worry about that. That's technically spoilers, but clearly they've done some other Homestuck track art. That's just a robot. I like... Yeah, no, there's good stuff here. I might have to actually check them out on my own time. But now that we're done with that, it's probably time to close this and head back to the reread. So that's enough with music for now, I suppose. Where we last left off, Jade had told Rose, "Oh, it's okay you didn't respond to me, you're probably upset because of the news." And Rose was like, "What?" And Jade was like, "Oh no, I thought you knew." So here we are. What if I zoom out all the way? Is that too much? Is that too small for y'all? Because that's how I usually like view it, just at 100% zoom. And ooh boy. Whatever. We'll zoom in for the sake of streaming. Oh boy. Rose. So this is 3:10 a.m. on Pi Day, 3:14 yesterday. Rose, please say something. You were making me nervous. I should have gone looking for her. Why didn't I? Because you're busy trying to make the best of this situation? John was too, but he went to look for his father. It would have been normal of me. I can't remember what I was trying to prove anymore. I don't think you should be so hard on yourself about it. John was being John, and you were being you, which I guess meant taking our problems very seriously and putting all your attention on solving them. And anyway, you and your mom had a much trickier relationship than John and his dad, didn't you? I mean, not that I'm saying that means you're any less attached to her than him. I don't know if I'm very good at consoling people. Sorry, Rose. I don't want to make you feel worse. You're doing fine for someone raised by a dog. Or really, anyone. Thanks. This is good. This is good. We don't get enough between these two, and this is a very good conversation. Like, Jade's like, "Oh shit, I've upset her," which is the last thing a Jade Harley wants to do. You can see how sad she is, and yeah, and just yeah, and this is a good art device for showing Jade's reaction visually through the crystal ball there. I mean, it kind of implies that Rose is specifically looking at her now, but it's... I mean, I suppose she would have looked away when she saw the bad news. Okay. Whew, okay. You know, now we have all lost guardians. Dave lost his, and I lost mine in a weird way. Even though that was pretty much definitely my fault. And even the trolls all lost their monster guardians. I think that maybe is an inevitable part of a game that can be cruel sometimes. Oh, I thought she meant Becquerel going into a sprite. No, she means shooting a gun at her grandfather by proxy. That's what she means. Yeah, the game can be cruel sometimes. For some reason, despite all the danger, I never thought she was in any trouble. I never believed she would actually die. I grew up with the feeling that something more significant had always been meant for her. That she was a heroine displaced in some way, resigned to the inglorious duty of raising me and preparing me in her way. I didn't actually need the ectobiological verification that she was like a mother and a sister at the same time. I always understood that somehow. Ectobiologically, she's like a mother and a mother. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Rose. She's still your mom either way. But it's a good line, regardless. Yeah, no, so in these streams I get a little more loose with the spoilers than I do in the actual hashtag decade reread ramblings chat, so obviously she's talking about Roxy. Or the story is alluding to Roxy through Rose's words, and, post scratch. A mother and a daughter? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Hello, Carencio, good to have you here. Yeah, no, I'm like, it's just a mother and a mother. Wait, let me reread that. Oh, yes, a mother and a daughter. I get it. Yes, post scratch, Roxy's her daughter. Nice. Rev Dave. Apparently, I gotta follow this Rev dude because everyone in the Homestuck community on Twitch is apparently watching him. Um, yeah. So these are pages from yesterday. I don't know if I should just be playing the Alternia Bound album, but I also don't know like how much music I should play on stream here. Whatever. So, yes. And I felt she had knowledge and ability beyond what she let on. It was always intimidating, but nonetheless a source of respect, which was childishly begrudging on my part. I think she was just waiting for me to catch up with her, but now I can't. Aw, I'm so sad. Rose, I think you're being stronger about it than I am. Is that how what works? Oh, by the way, you can see Dog Scratch chimes in later on in this page, so I'm just gonna show all this. And then what I'm gonna do is my favorite thing to do. Here's what I always do when I'm doing the Homestuck reread. If anyone's here from the wiki channel, I go into the little inspect element, and then what I find is the elements. Where is it? See, I always lose it. I know exactly what it's called, but these aren't strictly alphabetical. Page log BG. Instead of hashtag EEE, we're going to change it to hashtag FFF. And now, well, that should have worked. Let me see. Oh, because I only did 2 Fs. There. So now, Dog Scratch's text is truly hidden until you highlight it. And, make it more visible, you would just go hashtag what? Yes, I am prime hacking 000. Or whatever other variant of gray makes it more visible. But for now, we're just going to go back to FFF. So what are these emojis? Is that a wide rev? Yep, that's what I thought it was. So, Roxy, hacking, where were we? You're being stronger about this than I am, blah blah blah, where was... Ah, probably because my emotions have now ceded to anger. This shouldn't have happened. Oh, well, I just hope you aren't thinking of doing something rash. I already was. I was going to go to sleep, fly to a sun bigger than our universe, drop a bomb in it, and kill myself. Yeah. So if my course of action is to change on account of my mood, it can only become less impetuous, don't you think? I don't know. You never liked my plan very much anyway. Okay, stream's back. I do see what the problem is. My Wi-Fi thing's set up in the way that shouldn't be. Where'd we leave off? I was gonna say that's funny about Rev. We all just flooded in the second that happened. So yeah, if it drops again, I know what I have to switch off, but for now I'm just gonna... It seems like it wasn't down for very long. Ooh, I'll definitely have to check that out later. Actually, Okay, no, I'll remember to click on link after chat. So where did after stream? Where did we leave off? Just a blip. Okay, I'll assume this all. The nature of the scratch. Blah blah. What will you do? I could stop being so cowardly for once. I could short circuit this endlessly expanding game of chess we're playing, just like Jack decided to do. What does that mean? Maybe I will go kill Jack myself. Right now. Oh, no, 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 no. Rose, that's a much, much worse plan. He would probably kill you. Probably. But the scratch will wipe us out anyway and reboot the conditions of our session. I suddenly don't feel much like sneaking through a back door of the furthest ring for retribution by distant supernova. I know what you mean. I was angry at Jack and want to stop him too, but we have to think of a more sensible way to do it. Whether my existing plan was sensible or not, I may have been allowing myself to be manipulated by an omniscient being regardless. What? Who? Ah, what? Okay, should I like read through the rest of this ignoring dog scratch and highlight later, or no, we'll just highlight. I know what I gotta do here. Hello, ladies. Ah, what? This is a private conversation, private even to those who know it word for word already. Oh, God. Proceed. I will be here, watching. Rose, who is this? Ignore him. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Oh, didn't highlight all of it. You were discussing Miss Lalonde's intrepid new variation on suicide. As one with a passion for a subject, I'm intrigued. Shh. Anyway, if it's true the gods have selected me for service, maybe the power they've given me will be sufficient. Maybe they wanted me to kill him all along. Hee hee. Shh! Please don't, Rose. I know you're angry, but you aren't thinking straight. But I am. I'm fully aware I'll probably die and fail. Scratch happens, we start fresh. No recollection, no problem. No. Jade, as an ambassador of Skya, maybe you'd be willing to talk some sense into your friend? You should understand she's been corrupted by various entities, with some rather questionable motives. That's funny, Scratch. That's funny. Various entities, including himself. White circle, good emoji choice. Um, Rose, maybe White Text Guy is right? The Dark Gods gave you all these powers and seem to be helping us with dream bubbles and stuff, but what if they are not actually good? They are enormous, ugly, and live in darkness. That doesn't necessarily make them bad. No, but I still don't trust them. If only there were a way to make this determination with certainty. Through a reliable source within reach, for instance, at this exact moment. Perhaps one that is spherical and devastatingly handsome. Hey, my voice mod's working, right? Otherwise I'm pressing these buttons for nothing. What's this weirdo talking about? The cue ball. Oh, yeah, I noticed you found it. I was worried it had been destroyed when my room blew up. Is he saying you can use it? Yes, and he is right. Yeah, when did Rose find this cue ball, by the way? I don't remember her visiting Lofaf, so, like, did we see this happen? I'm, I don't remember June picking it up, so, Anyway, I'll keep reading, but just to put that question out there, I don't remember how Rose got her hands on this crystal ball. On this cue ball, sorry. Is he saying... No idea. Yeah, okay, cool. Yes, and he is right. OMG, does it work? It advised me to talk to you just now, so I guess so. Then maybe you should try it. Yes, Rose, listen to Jade. She is far less manipulative than I. What are you suggesting I ask it? Well, since we don't know much about the gods, why don't you ask it about them? So you're saying I should ask it if the gods are evil? I guess that's a way to put it. Yeah, the echo voice is very, very subtle, so it's usually better if I'm closer to the mic, but I understand. Even though at this point neither of you is highlighting my text to read it, this idea gets my vote. Go ahead. Ask, seer. And then we get seer ask. And again, I love the light symbol mask layer and how it looked kind of 3D there. Okay, so she's asking the cue ball, are the horror terrors evil? Oh my god, it's the same thing from Jade Wake Up. And this is not a fluke, this animation has no sound. Um Ooh. Wow, that is much more involved than the previous question to the cue ball. So what's the answer? Oh my god. Oh, ooh, oh, hmm. So, wait, also when was it? 3:10 a.m. Basically the same time. 3:14, 4:13, whatever. So Rose asks the question, and then yeah, that solves everything. So then there's a bunch of fucking eldritch text, and then Rose's pupil just fucking dilated. Her skin went dark gray. Um, and there's a big red squiggle at the end, just like her shirt. I should have pressed the replay button earlier if I was gonna watch this again, because now I have to fill like 30 seconds here with bullshit. But yeah, I believe that was the last page for the 14th. I could double check on my Discord. Um, yeah, so there was that, and then they released the Alternia Bound album. And oh yeah, here it comes. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, that's good. No, it's not. Um no, there are more pages for 14th. So, and that is when Kanaya saw Rose go dark. And here we go again with shades representing void and darkness. You know, Equius void player. Kanaya's even got eye bags now. Well no, they all do. Equius's were just blood colored. This was 9:58 p.m., which is a full fucking 18 hours later, by the way, between those two pages. Yeah, and then we have Vriska just standing up, examining her shattered glasses, like, bruh, what the fuck? So there are only 2 pages left, but for the sake of drama, I'm gonna come back in just, literally in just a minute. I'm going to, like, I don't know. I'm gonna grab a snack and return to simulate the experience of waiting until today. So I'll be back in a second, and I guess I'll play another Alternative Bound song while I'm here. What's a good one? Blackest Heart with Hunks or Requiem with Sunshine Rainbows? I'll leave it up to you to vote before I head out for a second. Yes, actually, I do want the track Radiation made for a Silent Flash. Toby Fox. Is it one of the ones on Alternia Bound? Or is it released, I guess, is my question. It is Blackest Heart with Honks? Or no, that's Carencia saying that. Well, yes, I would very much like it then. I'm just kind of waiting. But I will play Blackest Heart with Honks if there is not. Oh, poor Equius. Yeah, voting for clown noises. Um, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take my little break. We're gonna play this because I'm not seeing an answer over in chat, so I will be back very soon, and I'll play the other song anyway if it gets. Oh, well, perfect timing. You got it just in time. So let's see. And actually, you know what? I think I could probably save that for when we're actually reading the next few pages because I think it'll add to things. Um, is that gonna autoplay when I click on it? That site can't be reached. Okay. It could just be my internet fucking up. There we go. Sure. Let's I did not time this well. Let's see if I can. Okay, I think I can get the timing on this right, and then I will be right back. Okay. So I just slammed into my desk. Pretty good. I'm glad it synced up okay. I will have to see it for myself after. Right. So, 9:58 p.m. Let's flash forward. Let me do a math here. That's like 7 hours later. Like 5 a.m. today. Just over 12 hours ago. So now, I guess we'll play Blackest Heart with Honks while I do this bit. If it will play for me. Well, I'm personally not hearing it, so I don't know what the issue is with the connection or what have you. But oh, really? Hussey added songs. I actually didn't know that, Recursive. That is some interesting trivia. Well, if the song is not going to load, then I shall simply do my thing here. And I believe it's only 2 pages for today. So we have. Where's my voice thing? Rose, go dark. Let's zoom in. I hope this isn't too cheesy.
You slip into the fabled Black Death trance of the Woe Gothics, quaking all the while in the blood-eldritch throes of the brood-festered tongues. You advise the members of your complacency not to be alarmed, as they chronicle the event in tomes bound in the tanned, writhing flesh of a tortured hell scholar. With runes stroked in the black tears bled from the corruption-weary eyes of 50,000 imaginary occultists, but they fail to not be alarmed. This is because, as is now painfully obvious to anyone with a brain, you have basically gone completely off the deep end in every way. You have officially gone grimdark.
And that is the Homestuck update for today. 10 fucking years ago. It has been 10 years since Rose went grimdark. And I think That's pretty cool. Good for you, Rose. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say about this. It's just fun. And I'm not worried at all. Oh man, I haven't been able to see chat because my internet was disconnected. Please tell me my stream was still up. I'm gonna check my stream thing. Apparently I've been at this for half an hour. Well, that stream was up? Cool. That's good. The on-screen chat might not have worked, but alas, oh well. So I guess that's all I've got. If Blackest Heart with Honks doesn't want to load, then I can just cut to my outro. This might be a bit abrupt, but I am very grateful to y'all for sticking around. Given where we're at in the story, I'll probably be doing some more Homestuck streams in the near future, later this week or something. I'll figure out the dates later, and I will be posting about it on my Biangle social media this time instead of like a last minute surprise. But with all that said, I think it's time to head out, and I guess I could raid someone. It's only polite, but I have to see who's even live. My friend's doing an art stream. Unless y'all want to watch Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Okay, well, my chat isn't loading anyway, so I can't see what y'all are saying. Yeah, nah. So I guess we will. Sorry, I'm like spacing out. I'm tired. I'm very excited about Grimdark Rose. This is like my favorite part of the comic. And with that said, I don't know. I'll just read over to my friend. And I'll see y'all soon. If that worked. It might not have. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm just gonna do the outro while I'm figuring out the raid. Bye.